Hello, everyone. This is a midweek pre-episode special of the CFOD show. My name is Danny McCormick, and over there, as always, is a bit... Oh, wait, no, not this year. Sorry. Is Tommy Vereen. Tommy, say hi.
Hi.
Pretty good. All right. Well, this episode is about some breaking news for the CFOD show. Well, not the CFOD show, but the CFOD League. We've had trades this year. Did we have a single trade last year?
I don't think we've had a trade in the last 2 years.
All right.
They don't happen often, but they are coming out in full force this week.
We've had two since our last episode. We had one where, we talk about it in the episode, but you're going to have to watch that to see. But
Yeah,
because
with plant seed, buddy.
But
That's what your mama said.
Okay.
Is that good?
Okay.
right.
So anyways, our first trade was between Justin and Ralph. All right. So the cluster, they're playing each other this week. Oh, we should have used that.
We should have. Well, I mean, don't worry, I will in my super well-prepared breakdowns.
That's right. But anyways, so from Justin to Ralph goes Sammy Watkins, Justin's first overall pick, and Stephon Diggs, wide receiver of the Minnesota Vikings, for Ezekiel Elliott, which I believe was Ralph's second round pick.
I believe so. Well, he picked at the end of the round, so it was on the wheel there.
And Brandon LaFell, a waiver wire pickup just to add to the trade. Basically
Indeed.
No one.
Indeed. So here's my initial thoughts on this. Sammy Watkins has had some questions lately regarding his injury. He only scored 4 points last week. The Bills are saying that he's fine, that he can play through the injury, but there was initially some talk about him potentially being shut down for the year. And there's also some rumors that there's a high probability of him aggravating the injury and making it worse, which could lead to surgery. So I see this as potentially Justin trying to hop off that boat as soon as possible and still get something for it. Ezekiel Elliott hasn't lived up to expectations yet, but potentially still through the roof playing behind that offensive line. So I think that's what it's going to hinge on. I mean, and then you go to Stephon Diggs and Brandon LaFell, whereas Diggs is clearly the better player there, or at least so far in this season.
Yeah, definitely.
So on paper, not looking good for Justin. It looks like a pretty good trade for Ralph.
And here's why on paper it looks bad too, is because Justin has like 3 or 4 other serviceable, startable running backs already.
Well, so he has Todd Gurley and Doug Martin. Doug Martin also got hurt this week.
Yeah, he got hurt this week. But I would say that thought that I had came prior to this week of play. But
Right. As far as his other running backs, Chris Thompson, Alfred Morris, I don't think anybody's really worried about those guys. So, you know what? Having 3 good running backs could be pretty decent there. I know I talked to Justin afterwards, and one of the reasons that he wanted to make the trade was to improve the running back depth and also to get Will Fuller into his lineup. So, and I think that's a good move. Will Fuller has looked really good this year so far. So I understand where he's coming from. This is a trade that could be huge either way. But right now, I'm going to have to give the edge to Ralph.
yeah, for sure. Sorry about that. Our trade number 2 just happened actually, yesterday or today?
Yeah, I believe it. Well, it actually went through yesterday.
Okay, so today being Tuesday, yesterday being Monday. That makes sense.
Right.
We had a running back swap. Josh trading away. Josh Gillespie, namesake of the CFOD Bowl, traded away Devontae Freeman, his all-star from last year.
His keeper.
That's
Traded
right.
him away.
Traded him away to Regis, my dad, for Adrian Peterson, which I think is super bold.
I do. I think it's also super bold. I managed to catch up with Josh a little bit and ask him his thoughts on that trade as well. He told me he feels pretty good about his running back depth, and he's a little worried about Devontae Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
Tevin Coleman has looked pretty good these first 2 weeks. Freeman obviously he was the top running back in fantasy football last year, but a lot of that was done in the first half of the season. He kind of slowed down in the second half and just isn't looking quite the same this year. Of course, it's a good trade for Regis after Adrian Peterson goes down to be able to get something for it and someone with top running back potential. But with Adrian Peterson possibly missing 4 weeks, possibly missing the next 4 months, it's definitely an interesting trade and one that I think could be big for Josh, or it could hurt him quite a bit.
Yep. No, I actually caught up with my dad after the trade. Not like super big caught up, but basically I said, heard Peterson knee might not be as bad, but Freeman is playing next week. And my dad responds, I'm betting he's out 2 or 3 weeks, and I need running backs now.
Mm-hmm.
We need like one of those, oh, I should put it in the ticker where it says, breaking news, Regis says, I need running backs now.
You should.
Oh, well, maybe next
Too
time.
late. Maybe next time we have a trade. People, keep trading because it'll give us more breaking news updates like this for you so you don't have to wait a whole week for an episode of the CFOD show.
That's right.
Anyway,
that
was our breakdown from us. What was that?
I attempted a trade this weekend too.
Did you?
Yeah. It got rejected.
Aw. Sorry, bud.
It's okay.
But anyway, people, thanks for trading. Continue to trade. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. Type it out in the CFOD text thread.
Yep. Oh, and there's another thing I thought about trying out, and maybe I'll try out to post this video, is there is a button on most Samsung phones, I know I have it, where when you add an attachment, you can add a voice. So you can literally smack talk. I could try this right now. Audio, live, on the air.
Oh shit!
That's
This is
right.
coming out before before this is even going to hit the text thread.
I hit voice recorder, and now it's telling me stuff, and I can be all like, hey guys, this is Danny from the CFOD show, reporting to you live from Trade Center Central, where we
Tell
were...
him fuck you.
Oh, and Tommy wants to say... Here, you tell him.
Hey guys, fuck you.
That was Tommy, live from my ear. Why am I talking into this microphone? I need to talk into this one. All right, I'm hitting stop now, and then people are going to be really confused. All right.
That's what we do the show for.
Done.
To confuse people.
Oh, sadly, I'm sending it to just my dad. All right.
he'll-
Anyways, he was in the trade. He understands. So,
That's
anyways, for this very brief episode of the CFOD show, Trade Update Special, you guys have yourselves a great week and go CFOD yourselves.
Go see it for yourselves, people. Where's my finger? There it is. That's what I said to your mama.